Don't know about y'all, but it's been a long day. Pretty hot, pretty muggy. But still, I've come here to bring you guys Falcons and Jets. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
A1. A1. Yeah, truly. Cooler and I'm flyer too. Jam. Cooler and I'm flyer too.
Greetings to all. Welcome to the show that's cooler and flyer too. A1 Forever Sports. Chris Tipmore back with you once again. Here to talk about Falcons and Jets. Now, it's game 2 in the books preseason for the Falcons. Got a little good, bad, and ugly about last night's game. And just going to get right into it. Don't even want to waste you guys' time. You know me. So let's get started with a little ugly. I'm a bad guy first type of a guy. It's just me. But for one, the second half being shut out despite it being second and third string guys in there, for both teams, you still got to perform. You're fighting for a spot here. You got to give some fight. Being shut out in that second half after how good the first half was, and hold on. And before I get further into this, I had some personal Falcon fans, friends of mine hit me up about the game saying, oh man, it's looking just like, the old regime about teams coming back and everything like that. See, that's the type of thinking that we do not need. Okay, let's not think about what the old happened, because what happened in the Lions game? And in this game right here, what happened? Okay, they proved that the second and third stringers, or mostly the third stringers, were better than ours on that particular night. Gotta take that with a grain of salt. Don't dig too deep into that. Let's relax and allow things to unfold. Okay. Going back into that ugly, Felipe Franks got a few reps at quarterback and went 2 for 6 for 8 yards, rushing for 45. So let you know he was kind of running for his life a little bit, and overthrowing Anthony Firkser to pretty much basically end the game. The Falcons, they also committed 13 penalties for 121 yards, giving up 2 sacks, 3 for 12 on third down, which it negates pretty much the fact that Atlanta had over 100 more total yards than the Jets, won the time of possession, and also first downs by slim margins. Now it's the preseason, like I said. So don't take too much into it saying, oh, Atlanta is doomed or none of that mess like that. But I must say, Jalen Mayfield and Germain Ifedi did look shaky on a few plays, committing a few penalties, set the Falcons back some. And that's just what I saw in real time. But lastly, the ugh of the mug and the ugly was definitely the fumble, scoop, and score play. And there was no turning back from there for New York. But that's pretty much what I thought about what was ugly. Now, red zone efficiency. It's not ugly because your offense still produced points via the kicking game. Oh, the faithful. Young Way Cool. Gotta love that guy. But credit to the Jets defense for sure. But Atlanta missed on a few opportunities, for 6 when instead they're getting 3. Marcus Mariota, he underthrew Kyle Pitts and Anthony Firkser on big plays. And honestly, if he would have threw it like ahead of them, we could be talking about touchdowns instead of field goals, Third string offense also could not move the ball, of course. As I was stating back in the ugly, they could not create running lanes, running room, or convert on completions. The Jets held Atlanta to limited offense after giving up 275 yards and a touchdown between Ritter and Mariota. So that's definitely was some bad. But hey, let's get to some good. y'all. I like to save the good stuff for last. So figured I'd save this, saying Tyler Algiers looked tough and patient with his opportunities. Algier gained a few reps and was able to break a few tackles, make a few plays in short amount of space, displayed also the ability to catch out the backfield. He was known for breaking tackles and everything back at BYU. I know a lot of people are not high on Algiers, but I believe he will continue to grow and also should have a good showing in his own fashion. As far as how the preseason continues, I expect to see good things out of Algiers. He also had a couple of good plays blocking for Desmond Ridder. So Tyler Algiers continuously to grow, and that's also a great thing. D. Alford, I feel like I'm talking about him in just about every Falcon coverage that I've been doing, Falcon video I've been doing lately. Seems like I've just been talking about the guy. He played some nickel corner and had good coverage and a great open field tackle against Garrett Wilson for the Jets on third down. And Alford is, getting first team snaps, starting to look like he's going to get a role on the Falcons, and which is a great thing because I really believe he has the ability to make the team, seriously. Now, moving forward, I will have to say tight end Kyle Pitts, y'all. He's everything advertised and more. He will be special this year, okay? The man has Pro Bowler written all over. As long as he's getting the ball, special things are going to happen. Like Tyrann Mathieu said, he's different. Very much different. And I'm glad he's a Falcon, and we get him the ball, he's going to create. He's going to create. As for the quarterbacks go, they were great with their production. Marcus Mariota looks fresh on how he's moving. He looks like he is not, suffering from any injury setbacks or anything like that. The man just needs more in-game reps, and I believe that timing will get down a little bit better. Desmond Ridder is also continuing to impress. This time, Ridder focused more on his pocket presence as he went 10 for 13 for 143 yards with no turnovers. Completely different from his 10 for 22 against the Lions, bringing Ridder to a total of 20 out of 35 for 246 yards, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers in the preseason. That's my key factor, no turnovers, regardless, as long as the quarterback position can protect the ball, extend drives, cash in, and more in the red zone, the Falcons are going to make some noise. Yes, the Jets won the game, but I believe the Falcons should enjoy exactly what they seen in the first half. I believe they seen exactly what they want to see from Mariota and Ridder in those in-game situations. Both teams, set out key players. Grady didn't play. I know Flacco didn't play for the Jets, and a couple of others and everything. Patterson for us and Moore for the Jets. And it's still preseason. Mariota is now 8 for 12 for 268 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, 1 passing. And no turnovers. Don't want to forget about that. Heavy on the emphasis on the no turnovers. I really want to continue to see this, and the Falcons starting and backup role did great. Now, again, with Grady Jarrett resting, the D-line was able to provide some pressure, in the first half and get to the quarterback. Also, getting him off his spot. Just didn't generate any sacks as of yet. But I believe improvement will come. Lastly, I will leave you guys with this question. How you guys feel about Jared Bernhardt? I really like the kid. I do. I like him a lot, and I don't want to cut him, I don't want to cut 4 catches for 88 yards and a touchdown. The Falcons trimmed their roster down to 80 on Tuesday afternoon. The final set of roster cuts will be on the final Tuesday in August. All NFL teams will have to trim their roster from 80 to 53. After the last preseason game, once those cuts are made, the league's busiest waiver period begins. So look forward to that, Falcon fans. Look forward to that, football fans. And until next time, while settle for less, we can have more with a vision. Be generational, because it's always time to be. Cooler and fly too. Chris Tipmore, peace and blessings to all, and all a good night. I'll holler.
A1. Yeah, truly. Cooler and I'm flyer too. Jam. Cooler